course, it's the first week of Tiger football practice. They've got 5 days in. They've been going early, and we've got Coach AJ Cisco and a group of guys here with us. We'll introduce them here in a second. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Charles. Appreciate you having us back in here.
Well, happy to have you guys, and we're excited for everything that's going on with Tiger football. And let's go from left to right here, and you guys introduce yourself and tell us what position, at least you think, or if you know for sure you'll be playing this year.
My name is Jesse Ortega. I play O-line and D-line.
Okay.
I'm Vinny Flores, and I play offensive line and outside linebacker.
Okay.
I'm Casey Myers. I play O-line and middle linebacker.
My name is Tom Turnbull. I play quarterback and safety.
All right, very good. Well, we got a new group of guys in here, and Coach, I mean, just to kind of start off with, what did you think of the first week of practice? Were you happy with the way the guys played?
Yeah, we had kids. Our kids had to be there at 5:30 in the morning. They had to be in our film room by 6 o'clock, and then we were done no later than 12 every day. So they figured out they liked it because they got their stuff done, and they had the rest of the day to be themselves or go back and relax and not have to worry about coming back up. But the positive thing is I think we started out with about 45, 46 kids Monday morning, and we ended up with over 50 come yesterday and today. So they kept coming, and so that's a positive thing is the word's getting around, the kids keep showing up, and we keep getting a new kid here and there, a new face never seen before shows up. So that's what we want. We want to start building the name of what Alamogordo Tiger football is and what it's going to be. And our kids are doing it. They show up every day and work. And it's been productive, and you can kind of see just like a normal two-a-days that they get tired, and we got to learn how to fight through those times when we're tired and we don't think we can go any farther. But they did a great job, and our coaches did a great job, and it's been a long week. So they're probably pretty excited they get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I would have to think so. I would also, I was talking with David, the trainer, on Monday morning, and he said you guys were planning to get out there about 7 o'clock, but everybody was just kind of chomping at the bit, and you guys were out there as early as you could be practicing on Monday morning.
Yeah, I think we got out there about 6:25, 6:30.
Yeah.
We went over some policy procedures, and we'll keep going over that stuff. But it was one of those things that it's finally here, and why keep them restrained? Let's get out there, have some fun, get after it, and start trying to find ways to get better and get ready for August 25th and August 15th.
Yeah. Jesse, I mean, putting on those pads for the first time, getting to hit somebody for the first time, what is that like? I mean, for those of us that don't get to play football, what is that like to be able to get out there for the first time and hit somebody?
It's exciting, actually, to play against each other, finally hit. We had helmets on for like the first 2 days. We went shell for shoulder pads and helmet. And today we had Oklahoma's and had like a little scrimmage, I guess. And we play against each other almost every day.
All right. Vinny, I mean, did you get to take part in the Oklahoma drills today?
Yeah, everybody did. Everybody had a good time, and we tried to get a few good looks on each other, but I think for the most part it went pretty well.
Yeah. What is, for the difference in terms of, being out there during the summer and working out, or even early in the week when you're just in shirts and shorts to being in full pads? What's the difference for you?
It feels more natural, I think, because it's just getting us ready to play Friday nights and stuff. So I just think it feels better, honestly.
Yeah. Casey, we were talking before we came on the air, and you said getting back into Oklahoma drills was a bit of a readjustment to things, right?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Because with pads, it's just so much more fun. I mean, we still lay out people without pads, but with pads, it's just even more fun, more stress relieving, and it's just an amazing time.
Yeah. Something about the sound of it too when you're hitting with pads. Yeah.
With the crack and pop.
Yeah. Tom, were you working in the Oklahoma drills too? I know with quarterbacks sometimes but your safety as well.
Yeah. So it was really fun. It was a big adjustment from going from 7-on-7 in the summer to actually hitting with pads and 11-on-11. So it was real fun.
Yeah, in high school football, the quarterback doesn't get protected like they do in other places, right?
Yeah.
Guys are out there working hard. And Coach, and I ask him, Tom's going to be the signal caller this year, or do you kind of have an idea of? Are there still some things working out in terms of who's going to be the QB this year?
Tom's the guy, and then we got some guys that are some young kids that are growing up along the way. That we're going to develop into some pretty dang good quarterbacks. One of the deals that we do is our kids are going to practice on both sides of the ball. So if they're a quarterback, they got a defensive position. So when we do that Oklahoma drill today, we film it. Every kid gets on it. There's no kid that gets to miss out or doesn't get his chance. So every kid gets to participate, and they're all on film. And we immediately went in there, uploaded the film, started critiquing on them for about 45 minutes to an hour in between practices. And we're going to find ways to coach our kids and get better. But our kids are doing a good job. They're responding. They're adapting to a different style of football. And it's going to take some time, but they're not backing down, and that's a good thing for us coaches to see.
When you critique an Oklahoma drill, what are you looking for? What are you telling for the guys to look for in that?
Well, when we're critiquing the offensive line and defensive line, we're talking about strike. Are we flat backed? Are we getting off? Are we running the feet? And then we'll critique the ball carriers. Are we delivering the blows to the tackler? Are we just standing straight up and wearing it? We talk to our tacklers. How is our form? Are our eyes up? Are we running feet through contact? So we critique. All 4 guys are getting critiqued every time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop. It's no different than just regular play.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom, I mean, I'll ask you, you're stepping into a spot. Obviously, we've had the same quarterback at Alamogordo High School for the last 3 years, and you're coming into that spot. Are you excited about that challenge and being
definitely.
the guy?
Yeah, I'm definitely. I was behind Kyle. I watched him play, and I got to learn a lot from him from my previous years watching him, so I think I'm ready for it.
What's the difference as going in as knowing you're going to be the quarterback for the upcoming season? I mean, what's your mindset, and how are you watching things differently than maybe you did in the past?
Yeah, I'm starting to learn a lot more about defenses and how to read, and I think the biggest thing is just trying to get ready for the pressure for Friday nights.
All right. Casey, where do you feel like you're at in terms of your game? I mean, going from previous years into this year, do you feel stronger? Do you feel like I mean, obviously you're learning a new offense and learning a new defense this year, but do you feel more comfortable going into the season?
I feel more comfortable because we've been working hard this off season, and it's just the work we put in will definitely show on the field. And this new offense will be good with all the stuff we're doing with it.
Yeah. Vinny, what's been the biggest challenge for you so far? Has it been learning new offense, defense, or has it been other things that have been challenging for you?
I think the biggest challenge is probably defense for me because I'm playing in a whole new position, outside linebacker. I haven't really played defense the last 2 years of my high school, but I think probably outside line because I'm on offensive line right now, so I know offensive line, but just mainly learning how to read offenses and on outside linebackers. So.
For you, what's the biggest difference that you find? I mean, obviously it's learning the position, but defensively is just having to be quicker in terms of your reads and things like that?
Yeah, you just got to, see what the play is how it's developing, so that's my biggest challenge is reading the offense, how it develops, so.
Okay. Jesse, I mean, working both sides of the ball, obviously, where do you feel more comfortable out of the offense and defense, or do you like playing both sides of the ball?
I like to say I like to play both sides, but I feel more comfortable on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, they move me around a lot, but I'd say offense is kind of better than defense in terms of the way the plays run.
Yeah, and you seem to be getting that. I mean, and talk about learning the new offense and learning under a coach. Do you feel like you're really starting to get the terminology and the things that you need to understand to get ready for the season?
Yeah, the plays are getting easier. We have a lot of pulls. We have tackle and guard pulling, back and guard, and we have boot right. Yeah, guard. The guard pulls out and then blocks for Tom, obviously.
Yeah. So you're just learning all those different things, trying to get that squared away. All right. Coach, I mean, you feel like that the guys are, compared to, in 1 week, do you feel like you're seeing the progression that you want to see from these guys?
Absolutely. As knowledge-wise. Execution-wise, no. I mean, we're still growing, and that's some of those things that's just going to take time, and it's this whole program mentality of building from the ground up. But these kids are going to get better, and that's the one thing I promise people is that if they come watch us, they're going to see there's an improvement from day one to where we're going to be at come November and December. So knowledge-wise, we are starting to grasp a little bit more, and what they've got to experience this summer was a lot of real basic stuff, and then each day they get new stuff put on to them that they've got to continue to grasp and still continue to understand what we put on the day before.
Yeah. And I guess for those of us that obviously sit on the outside, we watch the finished product on Friday nights most of the time or Saturday afternoons. Between day one of practice and the first Friday night of football, I mean, do you have certain standards that you're expecting the kids to hit, or is it just slowly trying to build them up and make sure that they're where they need to be by the first Friday night game?
We're going to find a way to put our kids in a place to be successful. So what they can grasp, then we'll start progressing from there. If they don't get it, I was telling our kids today, I said, if we can't figure this out, we'll start practicing until 10 o'clock at night because we're going to not leave till it's done right. And then they start to figure out, hey, we better pay a little more attention and start being a little more mentally focused at what's going on. But we won't put anything on those kids. I'm not going to expect them to learn something new when they haven't learned something they need to have, be able to understand and how to run before we start evolving and add more things to them. So we're on pace with what I wanted to put in offensively. We still got a bunch more stuff that I want to be able to put in, which they're starting to figure out offensively. It's not a whole lot different. With all these new things we put on, it's pretty simple. We tell them where to go, and They're evolving. They're on pace. Defensively, we've gotten a lot more stuff put in than I thought we were going to be able to. So credit to my defensive coaches and our staff for getting that stuff in. We've put in about 6 coverages already. So it's progressing. Our kids are starting to understand. And it's like what Vinny said those kids that have never played defense, or it's been 3 years, they've got to understand that their eyes have to stay on their key, and you'll see us stop practice and go chew on a kid because he's not looking at his key, and they're understanding how important those little details are.
Yeah. Something I want to mention right off the top of the bat, 'cause it's going on today and also tomorrow, and these guys will be involved in it, and other guys of the football team. You and the Alamogordo High School cheerleaders are involved with something that's going on over at Walmart, right?
Yes, sir. We're involved with the Stuff the Bus campaign over at Walmart. There's a bus out there. We'll have some different players out there running some shifts. We will be out there from 2 to 7 today and 2 to 7 tomorrow. And we want to welcome the community to come out there and participate in this event, which will give back to the children in this community who need school supplies. And we want to welcome you to come by and meet our kids. Anytime we can get our kids in the spotlight of this community, I want them to see the kind of men that we have in this program, be proud of the kids that are participating. So we talked to our kids today about their expectations out there. Just go up and start talking to people, introduce yourselves, invite people to come to the games, come be a part of what's going on in this place, and it's a positive time.
Jesse, I mean, how important is it for you to be, represent Tiger football well out in the community, whether it's when you're talking to, elementary school kids or you're talking to adults? What do you get from the coaches in terms of how you feel like you need to represent yourself out there?
I feel like we have to put the team before everybody else. Like, we have to represent the coaches, the coaching staff, everybody, not just one person. And then if we mess up, we get run a lot. We run a lot.
Yeah, I got you. Vinny, do you get the chance to go out there in the community and talk with people and get a chance to be representing Tiger football?
Yeah, it's good because it helps younger kids understand this is what Tiger football needs to be great. We have to set our standards high and put a good image on ourselves and get people in the stands and stuff. So it's just good to get out.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, did you get a chance to work with any of the youth camps and get to do that stuff during the summertime, or had a chance to be involved with some of the younger kids, that are around with youth football in the area, or did you get a chance to do that this summer?
I actually couldn't because I had to be at a leadership camp.
Okay.
But I heard it was a really amazing camp for the youth, and that Tiger football really stood out and showed the great kids who came out leadership.
Well, I want to talk about, you were at a leadership camp. That's something obviously that plays into, playing sports, being involved in stuff at the school. What made you want to get involved in things like that in terms of being in a leadership camp? Is that something that you chose to do during your summertime?
Yes, sir. I really want to go into leadership camp because since I'm a senior, I have to take the role and I have to step up and raise my standards to be a leader, and not just for me, but for the whole team, because I want the team to be successful. And that's what I want to do, is just raise the standard of being a leader, and want this team to go in December and get that ring.
Yeah. Tom, obviously, quarterback, I think, is one of those positions people expect you to be a leader. People expect you to be. This is a younger team, so obviously, people are looking for leaders. There's some seniors in this group, but I'm sure coach is looking to you. I'm sure some of the other guys looking to you. Talk about being in that role this year, because that's something that's going to be new for you, right?
It is new because I've always been a younger guy, so stepping up into this position at quarterback, it's really special. You got to be a good leader to represent the whole team. What
do you feel like things? Are you kind of more of a lead by example guy? You want to try to go out there and do it, or are you kind of vocal? How would you describe yourself?
I'd say both. I think a lot of it is physical, trying to do the best I can so people can see me and want to do their best too.
Yeah.
So that's most of it.
Coach, obviously, you're looking for leaders on the field just as much as, you guys as coaches are being leaders for these guys. I'm sure that those roles, it's not for sure yet. Some people can still step up and be leaders for you guys throughout the season, right?
Absolutely. We don't care what grade you're in, as long as you're doing it the right way. We talk to our kids that we don't care how good the football team is. If we don't have any type of leadership, you can have the best athletes in the state and you're not going to win. It is what it is for developing leadership and how important it is to the success of this football program. And every kid's different. You'll have some kids that are vocal leaders and some kids that just lead by actions. And we've talked to kids about how to lead. Kids try to be leaders and it comes off the wrong way. So we try to teach our kids how to be leaders because it's just going to benefit them in life when they're out with the job and how they handle people and how they interact with the community. So we talk about that very often with our kids, the importance of leadership in the success of this football program, also in the success of turning these young men into grown men.
Yeah. Coach, tomorrow we've got a inter-squad scrimmage, something a little bit different other than just going regular practice for you guys. 8 a.m. over at Tiger Stadium. Tell us a little bit about if folks come out and watch what they can expect. Just an opportunity to see these guys play a little bit.
Yeah, then come out and see our kids get after it. We kind of broke them up into two teams, so it's not just the best on best, the best offense against the rest of the kids. So we split kids up to try to put them best on best. So our two best linemen will block each other, be on opposite teams, and our quarterbacks be opposite teams, running backs. So we split everybody up evenly. So we just want to see how our kids compete, and we'll film it. It'll go about an hour long or so, and then we'll put them in the film room, and we'll immediately start watching it and critiquing it. We're going to get it out. Like, one of the things we do daily is film our practices, and we immediately go back in there and start trying to find ways to correct it. And our kids are starting to figure out we spend more time in that film room than we probably do on a football field. That's how important we believe in that stuff. So we like to invite anybody who wants to come out and kind of see what Tiger football is going to be this year. It is completely different, but we want you to come be excited for what's going on and the changes that are taking place.
Yeah, give you an opportunity to see the team for the first time. Jesse, how competitive are you guys within the team? I mean, you're like between offensive linemen, defensive linemen. I mean, is there a fair amount of competitiveness between you guys?
I think so. We have people getting mad about getting laid out, pancakes, the usual, like getting sacks. People get pretty angry, almost fight each other.
But don't. Yes, that's what we want to hear. But and obviously, I think most of us think that's healthy. That you guys are you want it enough, you're working hard enough. That's what it is you want to go out there and show that you can be the best out there, right?
Yeah, we basically want to get better almost every day. We break and we say raise the standard. So we're trying to get better each time we break to go into team or individuals. We do a lot of that, raise the standard.
Gotcha. Vinny, in terms of getting out there and actually playing something that resembles a real game tomorrow, how is that different for you than going out there and just doing practice each day? Is that going to be something a little bit special, a little bit different?
I think it will be, then it won't, because we're just basically doing the plays we've been doing the whole summer, but it'll be on film too, like all of our practices, but it's still going to be probably a little bit more competitive because we're trying to show like who's a bigger man, who wants to play on Friday nights. So it's kind of like a challenge, honestly. So
do you get a lot out of watching film and learning those
Yeah.
things? Obviously the coaches want you to do that, but do you personally feel like you get a lot out of that?
Yeah, we watch film every day, and coach will correct us mistakes right there. So it's I think we get a lot out of it. So.
Casey, in terms of watching film, what do you look for when you're watching there? Are you just kind of waiting for the coaches to kind of point you in the right direction, or do you know there's certain things you're looking for when you're watching it?
I just have to. It's all technique. It's just got to watch how you do it, and what they're doing is just watch every moment, because film can help you win or lose a game. Just your knowledge of the other team, and you got to know yourself before you can do anything too. And just film really helps you a lot because you can see yourself play and not from a different angle, and you can see if you really are doing what it is, or are you just kidding yourself.
Yeah. Tom, you get a chance to obviously kind of play something that's a little bit more of a regular game, and as a quarterback, is going to be kind of fun to be able to try to have to read the defenses, read the coverages, and I know you kind of know the coverages because you're also playing defense, but you've also got to be able to make the plays. What's it going to be like for you in terms of going up against defense tomorrow?
I think it's really just going to set the tone for everybody. Everybody's going to get to try to see who's a bigger man, see who wants to play on Friday nights, like Vinny said. And,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll certainly look forward to see what we get tomorrow. Again, 8 a.m. tomorrow, opportunity to go out there and watch Tiger football. We encourage you to get out to Walmart and get some school supplies. And again, it goes back to the kids in our community. And these are the kind of things that the kids in Alamogordo High School, these young men, young women that are involved with this, they're involved constantly. And I know, this is the kind of stuff you want to see these young kids out there doing, being involved in the community, because that's school and being a member of the community is just as, if not more important than being a member of the Tiger football team.
Absolutely. We want our kids to be winners both on the field and off the field. So when we were presented this opportunity a couple of weeks ago when they called me about getting into it, I immediately accepted. I said, man, how many kids am I going to be able to get over there? And I want to say we have close to about 15 kids for each session. So we'll have about 30 different kids out there each day doing it. And they all volunteer. They wanted to get out there. They understand the importance of getting in the community. They understand the importance of building this program up and the importance of this football program in the community. So these kids know it. They want to get out and they want to change the culture. And that's why we talk about raising the standard.
All right. Well, I think we're all looking forward to seeing something with guys and pads and hitting each other tomorrow. Football season's finally just around the corner.
It's finally here.
Yeah,
it took
is.
long enough.
Yeah,
You had the Cowboys and Cardinals last night and Hall of Fame game, and I'm sure people were watching that. But it's here. It's go time. There's no turning back.
And we're 3 weeks away from tonight is the home opener. So
Military Appreciation Night, August 25th. Let's get out and thank our military. It's our administration at the school is doing a great job promoting that, and we want everybody to come out and kind of celebrate what the men and women of this country do for us.
Now, Valencia will be in town. It's going to be a good one. You guys ready to get going with that game finally? I mean, I'm sure I know the scrimmages before that, but you guys are ready to get out there and play, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same when you're playing each other, but
It's always new when you get to hit somebody in a different color helmet.
yeah. Las Cruces, they scrimmage on the 15th. That will be on the road, though, just so everybody knows that's coming up. Coach, really appreciate the time.
Hey, appreciate it, Charles.
Guys, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank
you,
you,
See
Charles.
Thank
you
you.
out there tomorrow morning.